Every human as they grow are saddled with different responsibilities. At a stage in life, we are all saddled with the responsibility of serving our parents, and we graduated to the responsibility of making our lives better. At a point in time, we are saddled with the responsibility of being a successful parent, and of course, to be a successful parent is to raise successful children. In this video, I will be sharing with you 7 things to do to make your children more successful than you are. Number 1. Teach them what you learned late in life. Sometimes in life, we grew up to realize that so many years were wasted, maybe because of an opportunity we were blind to see when it was available, or a task we were afraid to take risk upon. This might have contributed to our regret. If you want to raise children that are greater than you with less regret, then you must tell them what you were supposed to do that you didn't do. Number 2. Teach them not to study for school grade, but for life. If you are yet to read Rich Dad Poor Dad, a book written by Robert Kiyosaki, I will recommend that you do so. Robert had 2 dads, the one who taught him to have a good school grade, and the one who taught him to study to know about people, their drives, and how money works. Robert Kiyosaki's success story came to being when he studied to know about life. Going to school is great, but not as great as knowing the application of what was taught in school in the real life. Number 3. Never hire your children to cry with you or for you. In life, people with great success story are people who learned to mind their own business. If your children are to be greater than you, then they don't have to cry because of your sad stories. Crying with you may seem like loving you so much, but think of this, you are passing a message to them that life is harder than what they can handle, and the only option they have is to cry instead of seeking solution to their problems. Number 4. Create an atmosphere for them to express their feelings. At the early stage of your children's life, they solely depend on your decision for them. Now, the responsibility lies on you that you don't give them only good decision, but also the right decision for them to move further. You see, critical thinking, emotion and belief are 3 things that drive human reactions to life occurrences. If you leave your children to their emotion, they may react wrongly to life. In this case, what do you have to do as a parent? You have to an atmosphere for them to speak to you based on their emotion, then think critically on what they said to you to give them the right advice that will take their belief about life to the positive track. Number 5. Teach them early, not to work for money. President Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, said in his speech to the Campus Progress Annual Congress, that it is very easy to go chasing after the big house and the large salary, and the nice suits and all other things that our money culture says we should buy, but, hope you don't. Focusing your life only on making bulk shows poverty of ambition, it asks too little of yourself, and it will leave you unfulfilled. You may care to know that failure is not the opposite of success, but an important ingredient of success. Help your children on their innate ability in their early stage, give them the room to fail if it may occur, so that they will grow into being successful, even in their teenage. So, teach them to chase after their inner values, not money. Number 6. Tell them your past at the right time, they need to hear it. In this context, failure should not be seen as denial of success, but a learning tool in the part of success. If failure has really taught you some things about success, then, be bold and be kind enough to share the occurrences of your past failures and the lessons you learned with your children. This will increase their sensitivity on how to handle failure that will culminate in success. Number 7. Protect your marriage. I have seen a home where 2 lovers were intimate and seems they will never have misunderstanding, let alone divorce, but surprisingly, just after their first child, a very blissful home became a devil's throne. Guess what could be the reason behind this? A loving wife who couldn't do without her husband suddenly shifted all her attention and her love to her child, with no attention and love given to the husband anymore. Finally, the wife could afford breaking up with the husband with the mindset of growing the child to be great for herself, but it cannot be overemphasized that children whose parents have serious conflict perform worse academically, and most likely to abuse drugs and alcohol. these set of children may find it very difficult to be focused in life. If you have issues in your marriage that have not been resolved for months or years, please, seek help from a marriage counselor if you are really passionate at growing your children to greatness. In summary, teach your children what you learned late in life. This will reduce their chances of failure and increase their chances of early success. Number 2. Teach them to study beyond having a school grade. This will prepare them greatly for life. Number 3. Never hire your children to cry with you or for you, as this will give them negative thought about life. Number 4. Learn to listen to them when they need to talk to you. This will improve their communication skill, their relationship with people, and their confidence in the public. Teach them early, not to work for money, and help them to build their innate ability as early as possible. Number 6. Tell them your past failure when they are matured enough to hear it. This will help them if probably then encounter some challenges in life. Number 7. Protect your marriage. If you are not willing to give up on your children, then don't give up on your marriage. If you are new to this channel, please, consider subscribing to this channel, so that you will not miss the next life-changing and inspiring videos. Thanks for watching.